My work is titled Spectrum, and it's a three-dimensional knitted piece which explores Orphic cubism and emotions and colour and how it all connects. I use 2, 3, 4 colours at once to create multiple patterns and designs all in one artwork. Spectrum is a part of 2 artworks. The first is Knitted Pants, which is very colourful, uses many different patterns, designs, lots of mismatch, really bright. And then to go with it, I knitted scarf. It's kind of like a big shawl, uses cool tone, lots of blue to kind of act as a juxtaposition from the pants. So when you look at it together, it's kind of like the brightness against the dark, and you get, oh, what's happening here? I've always loved colour. I'm always wearing colourful clothes, as you can see, and I've always loved knitting, but I learned how to knit 2 years ago. So I thought, how can I combine all my interests into one thing? I had a look at more to do with colour theory, which kind of brought me over to Orphic cubism, which is like cubism, but more colourful, not as grey. And that led me to Sonia Delaunay, and she really inspired me because she kind of also transferred her works into 3-dimensional pieces. For both my pieces, I knitted them. I used a technique called Fair Isle, which means that you use 2 or more yarn colours at once and you knit it kind of all together to make different patterns and different colour combinations. For the pants, I chose to use thin wool to get really intricate designs so I can really get the circular shapes. And for the scarf, I wanted a more cozier winter feel, so I decided to use thick chunky wool. Most interesting and the most rewarding part was when it kind of all came together. Like once I had finally seamed it up and I could see the final product. My advice to VC studio art is to choose something that you actually want to do. Pick something that you really like and that you can spend the whole year on, and make something that you really love.